swivel style fittings for the rest of that stuff back there, because I can make it all myself. Up here I wanted it all crimped so it's nice and neat. So real quick, let's just go over what the fuel system is going to entail. It has a 255 Walbro in the stock gas tank, and I'll be using that stock gas tank as a lift pump. I will be lifting to the surge tank. The surge tank has two feeds that will feed two twin 450 Walbros or Bosch 044 pumps. They will go into a manifold that brings it to one, comes into the fuel filter, comes up in, hits the fuel rail, returns to the flex fuel sensor, returns into the surge tank, and then from the surge tank it returns back to the stock gas tank. In case the surge tank ever fills or over pressurizes, it can continue on to go. So right now we're just making a couple lines. Let's see, this is going to be the first one that goes from the return to the fuel pressure regulator. This is pretty cut straight and dry, straight down, 45 straight into the bottom. So basically, I have a 45 here that I'm going to attempt to come off of a vacuum port that I ported for the brake booster. And on this side I plan to just stab it on the brake booster, but after looking at it, I'm going to take this fitting, drill it out, and see if I can slide it over there so it's nice and clean, and then slide this on there and see if that works. If not, then hey, we're in the same position we were in. Just put a clamp on it. If not, then hey, this is non-PTFE, so this is just a standard steel braided AN hose -6. So let's drill this out real quick and see if that's going to even work, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so got it taped up so I don't scratch it, and in between two aluminums, so hopefully I didn't scratch it, which I didn't. So let's see if this even fits on the brake booster. Okay, so there it is. And yeah, fits nice and clean. So let's get this slipped onto the hose and see if we can push that on there after that. Okay, so we got that vacuum one ran. Let's see. That one out of the way. Okay, so right now we're making a new bracket. I have now relocated the pumps to underneath the car. Obviously the turbo manifold's hitting it. So here's a couple steps of redoing. Just got some flat stock here, which is 1/8 inch, and got it clamped up, bent. I'm gonna cut tabs there and then weld flat. Do the same on this side. Bolt it to the sides, and then bolt it straight up to the bottom of the car. That should help with wind, obviously keeping the pumps cool, and get it out the engine bay and clear up room for the turbo. So let's mock this up real quick and get this done. Okay, got that mount made. Pretty fancy, huh? Not bad for a guy in the garage. Now we'll just make holes there, get that mounted to the bottom of the chassis, and we'll be good to go. So basically just tacked it, and it is stuck there because those bolts don't move. So there's no way that those can loosen. So I think we're good. All right, here's the pumps. Made me a little bracket, ready to go. So we're gonna try to mount this underneath, like so. This is gonna be tricky to get on film because, I guess I'll go right there. You guys see that right there? Hold on. I can adjust this a little bit. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. Guess I'm gonna mount this right here somewhere. Over here would be ideal, but that's too hard. This already is kind of like not up to my liking, so that's why I wanted it up there, but I guess you really can't see that. Only someone who really knows what the hell they're doing is gonna be like, what the hell's that? Underneath, but I think, let me find a flat spot for this. This would be ideal, but I ain't putting it this low. That's just stupid. Oh, man. What do you guys think? Huh? There? I mean, by the time you decide, we'll be done. But it's looking like here, unfortunately. Sorry. Oh, knock the camera over. Okay. I think this is it, boys. I think so. We don't have much of a choice on this, unfortunately. Let's mock it up. Let me get a tech screw and mock this up and see what I like about it. Let's see. Okay. That's just temped in, guys, so I can route everything. Yeah, let's try that, see how that looks, and let's go from there. Start routing. So right now, reconfiguring this fuel cell / air to water tank to get this in a better position, which started getting the water pump placement for the water to air where I wanted to get things. So yeah, this needed to be done now. So we got the bumper off, and I'm just checking clearances here as I go to make sure we're going to clear everything. So let's get the bumper on. Make sure this is clear, which it should, because I went higher.
that's good. Let's try to get this pump mounted right now. Okay, got the pump mounted. Just drilled the hole straight through. Attempt in to see if this is gonna work. If not, then hey, we're in the same position we were in. We just don't have one. So, only way to know is if we put it back on and find out. Which, we're hitting everything, so yeah, that sucks. Guess I gotta move it. Alright then, take two. Take two, boys. So, bumper does fit with pump and cooler lifted. So, definitely liking that. You can see the pump there. That screw's gonna fucking bug me, so I gotta swap that out as soon as it gets here. That's a 5/18 or 5/16-18. So, ordered a socket head one from McMaster Cars, so that should be here tomorrow. And then I think we'll be good. Let's get this heat exchanger up and then go from there. Okay, feels all done. Throw some P-clamps on this stuff, and then rib cert these in, and that baby's done. Tighten up everything down here. Fuel is 100% done now. Thank you, Jesus. Well, past the wiring. I gotta wire the pumps in, but we'll figure that out when we get that far. But as of right now, fuel is 100% done. Air to water is 100% done. All plumbed in, all the way around. Goes back in, and I'm just waiting for the cooler to get here, and then we'll be good to go. So, we got to close this fuel / water to air cooler line video up. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and let me know what we could do different if you didn't think we targeted enough. Past that, she's good to go. Okay. You guys have a blessed one, man. We out.